Hey everyone, hope you're all having a great day. Hey Winter, how's it going? Today will be Galakrond Shaman. So this is the third Galakrond stream I'll be doing now out of 5. And I've said it previously, but Galakrond Shaman's actually the one I've played the least. So I figured it'd be kind of fun. I didn't build a deck yet, sorry. I thought it'd be kind of fun to build it with you guys. So maybe someone watching has more experience with Galakrond Shaman and can suggest some cards or some strategies. But we did Priest already, which Priest did not go very well. I feel like if I maybe optimized the deck better, actually, for what it's worth, you know, Galakrond Priest started off as a 30 card Galakrond Priest deck, and then you guys convinced me to turn it into a Renathal Galakrond Priest deck, and then eventually you convinced me to turn it into a Reno Renathal Galakrond Priest deck. So that stream was a roller coaster of emotion, that's for sure. I don't think this is like terrible by any means, but I think with more optimization, this could have been a little better. But yeah, this stream was real bad. I think I have my win rate somewhere here. Let me check. It was not a good stream for winning, that's for sure. The first version of the deck. Yeah, the first version of the deck, I played 7 games. I won 1. So that was not good. And then, okay, actually, for what it's worth, when we switched over to the Reno Renathal version, I played 6 games and won 2 of them. So technically we had a better win rate with the Reno Renathal one. So I shouldn't talk shit about that. But hey, Sports and Lavender, how you both doing? Yeah, Evolve. I thought about maybe including like an Evolve package because you're invokes with Shaman. So anyone who's not familiar, you know, if this is your first Galakrond stream or you just know anything about Galakrond Shaman, basically the invoke mechanic is it depends on the class. So when you invoke, you basically do that class's hero power. And for Shaman, it spawns a 2/1 with Rush. Yep. So it spawns a 2/1 with Rush. So once you transform into Galakrond, you get a free 2/1 with Rush every hero power. And then every invoke card also does the same. So say the Corrupt Elementalist is a 5-mana 3/3, and then it'll spawn 2 2/1s with Rush. So yeah, I did maybe think about sneaking in like some Evolve cards. It might be fun. Finally playing the one wild viable Galakrond today. Really? I feel like Galakrond Rogue is semi-viable, at least up to like Diamond. What was my win rate with that one? Let me look. Galakrond Rogue, maybe not. I went 3-8 with Galakrond Rogue, apparently. So we'll see. So far, Galakrond Priest was the worst one. Galakrond Rogue was better, but still not great. So we'll see if you're right, Sports. We'll see if this is actually semi-viable or not. And basically, when you play Galakrond Shaman, the battle cry is you get two 2/2s with Rush, and I believe they go up to, yeah, they go up, so the first upgrades, they go to 4/4s, and they eventually go to 8/8s. So that's a pretty nice swing turn. You know, playing Galakrond on 7, getting 2 8/8s with Rush and the weapon. We'll see though. Like I said, this is the one I have the least amount of experience with. And then next week will be Warlock, which Warlock was one of the ones I enjoyed a lot. Even though, you know, the hero power and the invoke mechanic with Warlock doesn't really vibe with me. Like it's more of like a zoo strategy. You know, you're summoning 2/2/2 imps. And then, you know, Fiendish Rites, again, kind of support like a zoo strategy as well as Dragonblight Cultists. So it very much kind of revolved around more of like a zoo strategy. But the battle cry itself was nice. Because basically if you fully upgraded it, you would summon 4 random demons. So you're basically hoping to high roll that, right? And get some big bodies. So yeah, this was more built for like an aggro deck, but I never played it as an aggro deck. I basically played it more like a control Warlock deck. And then Warrior, I don't have a lot of experience with either. Warrior, again, is kind of like aggro based because the invoke is you get 3 attack. So it's just kind of like pushing face damage, right? And then the battle cry is to draw a minion, give it +4/+4. Then I believe it's 2 and 4 minions. Yep. So basically tutor out some minions and make them beefy. But like I said, today will be Shaman. So next week, Warlock. Week after that, Warrior. We'll have to see how we finish off. Sports, Bogspine, Knuckles, and Galakrond go well together. Which one's Bogspine? Is that the weapon that evolves? Do I even have that? Knuckles. I don't have that. Maybe I'll have to craft it. Sports, I'd say Shaman is the most viable today. Not a tier 1 meta deck for sure, but I think it's the best. All right. Well, I guess we'll see. It can't be worse than Priest, that's for sure. So let's get going. So, Galakrond. I do not remember this card at all. I guess because I didn't play Galakrond Shaman. Summon 2/2/3 Spirit Wolves with Taunt. If you invoke twice, give them +3/+3. So 2, 5, 6 taunts for 5. Is it even good? You know, I'm thinking about doing a YouTube video basically going over if Galakrond and Invoke was to come out in 2024, like how would the cards be different? Because, for example, I was comparing this recently. Like, okay, so compare this, right? This is a 4-mana 2/2 rush with the set mechanic, right? Compare it to... Shit, what's it called again? The new one. The rush guy. The excavate one. Burrowbuster. So compare this to Burrowbuster. The Invoke one is a 4-mana 2/2 rush with set mechanic. Burrowbuster costs 1 mana more and is a 6/5 rush with the set mechanic. Like, actually, the power creep is insane there. Hey, Serbian, how's it going? Oh, your favorite deck. Didn't run the Wolves. Okay, I don't see that. Doesn't seem that good. Pretty much all the Invoke cards would cost 1 less. Yeah, for sure. I think this 100% would be 4 mana. 5 mana is quite a bit here. This, I feel like 4 mana is fine, but bump up the stats. Like, make this a 4/4 or a 5/4 or something like that. But yeah, it's so funny comparing this to Burrowbuster and how much weaker this card is. The same with this. This would be 4 mana, 100%. This could be like a 4 mana 4/6 to bump up the health a bit. Sports Dragons pack is pretty bad. Neutral Evokes as well. Yeah, I don't think the Neutral Evokes are good either, but like in the spirit of the deck, I'm going to run them though. So I am handicapping myself a bit there for sure. Hey, Cartman, I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Aiden, Galakrond Shaman, and Rogue were so fun back in the day. Been so long. Yeah, I actually still love Galakrond Rogue to this day. I still play it on and off. It's not gonna like get you Legend or even Diamond maybe, but it's a fun deck for sure. I talked about it last week during the Galakrond Rogue stream, but it's funny how the Lackey mechanic was much better than I expected. Like, I feel like lackeys on paper are kind of boring, but like Galakrond Rogue with the lackeys is actually pretty fun. Corrupt Elementalist and the Invoke spell is already enough. I guess maybe that's true considering I might be adding some like Battlecry doubling effects in, right? I played a lot of this just before the Fergal nerf. Nice. Actually, I don't have Fergal, funny enough. I'll have to craft it one day because it is a good combo. All right, what Battlecry step do we want to add? Should I do the quest? I feel like location I should do for sure. Owner? I feel like this is going to turn into like a half Shutterwalk deck, half Galakrond deck. Hey, Leo. How's it going? Playing Galakrond Shaman today. This is probably the one I was most looking forward to, actually, just because I have the least amount of experience with it. I think the location I should add... Macaw's probably good. Especially if I end up putting Shutterwalk in. Gotta get the golden card in there, guys. Oh, yeah. If I fully invoke Galakrond, Shutterwalk will summon the 8/8s with the Rush. That's really nice. What else do we want here? Hagatha, no. So my next idea, I talked about this a little bit, but once I'm done the Galakrond series, I'll probably give it like a couple weeks break, but then I want to do another series for each of the Death Knight hero cards. So I'll do a stream for each of them. That'll take much longer because there's 9 of them, I believe. But yeah, I want to do a stream for each of the Death Knight hero cards. I think they're really cool. Leo or Jade stuff. let's do Jade Shutterwalk Galakrond. Aiden, I played this game since release and then took like 2 years break and just hit Diamond again. Nice, man. But wow, looking back, should have been the way. Yeah, I like kind of flip-flopping back and forth between Wild and Standard. I had like 40k dust when I came back. Wow. And just crafted a bunch of meta decks, and now I'm thinking should have invested in Wild. And for what it's worth, they do nerfs quite a bit in Standard nowadays. So depending what you crafted, you might get a bunch of dust back within the next month or something. Winter, I think you should cut the neutral invokes, and then since you don't have enough invokes in the deck, it's not really worth it to go the whole invoke package. Since you're only then running Galakrond at face value, you can be doing better things, so you cut that. Then to fill up your early game, you add some totems and toner synergy, then you don't really have any Shutterwalk combos, you probably just cut that and then just make even Totem Shaman. Yes, that's the problem, right? I feel like it's a slippery slope where I agree the neutral invokes kind of suck. But if I'm doing a Galakrond deck, like I feel like I need to include them. Best bait into crafting even Shaman ever. And Shutterwalk summons all elementals and Jade all over again. All right, but yeah, like I said, I want to do the Death Knight hero cards all eventually too. I think that'll be really fun because they're all like very different too. Let's go Shutter Block. Do I need Grumble? Like, am I gonna? I feel like, you know, when I did the Shutterwalk streams, I feel like Grumble and another card that like makes a copy, it was such a waste. Like, you're setting up the ability to loop Shutterwalk, but it like never happened. I literally did 2 streams for Shutterwalk, and I think I had maybe 1 game where I actually got to loop Shutterwalk multiple times. So I kept focusing so much on trying to set up that combo when it just wasn't really needed. And me kind of holding back and trying to set up that combo just hurt me. Like I was like tying one arm behind my back, right? So yeah, I'm not going to add Grumble. I'm not going to try to loop Shutterwalk or anything this time around. Add Shutterwalk. Aiden bought the brand mini set the day after nerfs for that reason. Yeah, figured I'd have all the meta decks getting dust. Back shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, they are much more liberal with nerfs nowadays than they used to be. So decent chance you'll get some dust back there. Winter, that was my argument for keeping the neutral invokes. Okay, glad we're on the same page there. Grumble will be bad with Galakrond. You get the 8/8 and 2/1s in hand. Oh, that's right as well. All right, so here's like the base. We got Galakrond, we got invokes, we got Battlecry support. So we got Macaw, got the location, Shutter Block, Shutterwalk. Actually, what about that guy that doubles Battlecries this turn? Should I add him? Because the invoke is really nice for like anti-aggro, right? So being able to summon a bunch of 2/1s to like try and stay alive might be really good. Oh yeah, this guy. Maybe add him. What else do we want? I think I want Baking Soda Volcano. That's just a good card. You want like a Hex? Like, what are we going to run into? What are we going to run into that we're scared of, essentially? I feel like should I put an ETC in here? Because I could put, like, 3 tech cards, right? Like, Kingsbane Rogue, I know is very popular. Could put the Weapon Steel card in there. What do you guys think? Serbian Grumble doesn't fit with Galakrond. You gave really good advice for not dusting cards right away with Blizzard nerfs. Yeah. For sure. So like, yeah, so like I've talked about before, you guys can see I have extra cards here, right? I have a shit ton of dust just sitting here, but unless you absolutely need it, I would highly suggest not hitting this button. Because they nerf cards so often, it's just so much potential dust. Like, if they nerf a common or something, right? There was a common they nerfed recently, and I had like 13 copies of it, and it was like 500 dust for free. When if I would have just dusted the extra commons by themselves, it would have been like 40 dust or some shit. So yeah, try to hold on to your cards and your duplicates and wait for nerfs if possible. Oh yeah, the Titan for sure. Good card. I'd add the quest and the one that draws a card if you have a quest. Glacial Shards. Glacial Shard enemy? Okay, so that's nice if I repeat it with Shutterwalk or anything. Can't like hit my own shit. Zentimo, do I have? No, I don't have him. Snowball spell. What's that? Snowball fight? Snowfall Guardian? Oh, you guys are gonna make me run Astalor. Where is it? No. All right. It was your idea, guys. I didn't want to put Astalor in, but you guys twisted my arm. Hey, Kronks, how's it going? Lotheb. Oh yeah, Lotheb. I guess I have to think, right? Like, yeah, what are like just generally good battle cries? Like, what are some? I didn't even look at the neutrals. Because like I said, I'm okay with this deck kind of being like half Shutterwalk, half Galakrond. I think that's fair. And then maybe like halfway through the stream, we could do like an Evolve Galakrond deck. Do both. Milhouse? I'm not adding Milhouse, man. The most handsome Hearthstone streamer is playing. We won. I'm glad I could deliver, guys. Cheers to you, Pinata. Yeah, what do we want? Man, I miss Finley. This was such a good card. It's too bad. This would be like a perfect card from the bring back in like a core set one day, though. Boom, Pistol Billy. Yeah, Winter, I'm not going to run like Chain Gang and what's the other card? Grumble. Just because, like I said, when I played Galakrond Shaman, or sorry, when I played Shutterwalk Shaman previously, I kept trying so hard to set that combo up, and it just felt like I was like handicapping myself. And I only ever got to even pull it off one time over 2 streams. So I'm just not even going to bother this time. But yeah. Lavender, I never really got fond of this Finley. Really? I just loved it how it was like a 1 mana card. Like if you ever had just like a shit hand, it was just like a 1 mana refill. And there was the benefit where if you were playing like a fatigue game, right? And you went to fatigue, you could shuffle your hand back into your deck and delay fatigue. That was always fun in like control matchups. So yeah, had some good uses. Dirty Rat. I think I do need ET. I think I should put ETC, right? Just to be safe. Add Tendril package. I actually want to do Tendrils in Wild at some point. That's on my list. Mutanus. I like that. Pebble plus Lightning Storm. What's Pebble? Pebbly Page. Draw an Overlord card to keep Overlorded this turn. Well, I want to add Baking Soda Volcano. It's just a good card. Maybe Lightning Storm. Yeah, Pebble seems pretty good, right? It's like, it basically reads like Battle Cry, draw a board clear, and can't be overloaded this turn. Just a 1-of, maybe? Hey, Friendly, how's it going? Julio, how can I pass you a deck list? You can just post it in the chat here if you'd like. Ooh, Cold Storage. I like that card, actually. I had a 1-of. Boom Pistol. Actually, should I put this in ETC? Because ETC will have Sticky Fingers or whatever it's called. Yeah, Sticky Finger. What else do we want in ETC here? Ooh, something for secrets, right? In case I get like some kind of mage with ice block. Eater of Secrets the best one? I think so. Oh, should I put Blade Master in here? Oh, did I only put one baking soda volcano? Oh, I did not. I meant to click 2. Oh, same with Lightning Storm. I meant to click 2. Lavender, my problem is more of I never had a fully bad hand. Okay. Always had 1 or 2 win cons, never wanted to play Finley. I guess, so the big difference between Gaslight Gatekeeper and Finley is Gaslight Gatekeeper, you can draw the same cards back, right? But Finley, like, you're guaranteed to get a fully different hand, which is good or bad, right? Depending on the deck, I guess. And yeah, went for the animation on Finley wasn't great if you were in a rush. Ashen Elemental is the best ice block tech. Oh. I always forget about that card. What's the... I don't know. Well, I guess they accomplished the same thing, right? But this all... This, I could play it... I don't know. They're both good, I guess. Wonder if I should put Boom Pistol in ETC. Oh, did I not add him here? I guess not. Rune Field Golem was better than I thought in Shudder. What's that? Interesting. Man, that's like such a huge discover pool, though. Apparently I played 10 hours of Commander. Now I'm really tired, man. I wish I could play 10 hours of Commander. Serbian, you don't want Sticky Finger in ETC. Smart Kingsbane Rogue play around it when they see it. True, but there's only so many ways I can... I don't know. I'll try it. We'll see. Ashen is better. All right, I'll do it for you guys. Haptic, hey, what's up? Didn't know you were on Twitch too. Yeah, so I stream to both Twitch and YouTube. It's funny, when I first started streaming, I streamed to both mainly to have my live streams saved to my YouTube channel because things are only saved on Twitch for a couple weeks. Oh, it's Aiden from YouTube. Okay. Yeah, when I started off, I wanted my streams to be saved somewhere, right? People, in case anyone wanted to go back and watch them. And so I started streaming to both. And funny enough, like YouTube streams have kind of got more popular than Twitch. I generally have more viewers over on YouTube, which isn't really what I expected. But yeah, that's basically why I did it initially. Is the Battlecry copy Ziliax good and wild? Oh. I feel like Ziliax would be nice. Is there anything I want to cut? On cold storage. Like we can use the invokes as like anti-aggro, right? Plus we have some board clears. Serbian, Finley doesn't trigger bombs and plagues and such. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There's definitely some times where I played Finley and half my hand was full of plagues. Haptic Prime sub will come on the 2nd of June. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Luckily, Twitch chat is 10 times better. We're going to start like a YouTube versus Twitch chat feud. In my opinion, the 4-mana 5/7 Ziliax is underrated. Which one is that? I feel like a broken record, but I was saying it last stream where if you have 1600 Dust and don't have Ziliax, like go craft it. Like right now. It's such a good card. There's so many combos of, like for so many different kinds of decks, right? Even like say Paladin right now, there's literally like 3 different versions of Ziliax being run in Paladin right now. Like just in Paladin. So yeah, 4 mana, 5/7. Is it this one? Yeah. You know, I've never actually played with this power module. There's some people in Paladin that are running this module right now. Because for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I played Paladin to Legend, and I almost ran this module, because some people are running it, but I've never played it with it myself. Haptic can be played and used in every single deck. Kronks will get nerfed again 100%. Yeah, I agree. Zilliax has already been nerfed 2 times. There's a 100% chance at some point in the next year it's going to get nerfed again. So yeah, craft Zilliax, and if you don't like it, if for some reason you don't like it, you can just disenchant it when it gets nerfed again. Yeah, you're essentially playing a 4 mana 10/7. Oh, Pod. How could I forget Kronks, man? How did no one else point that out till now? You were very right. Especially with like the battle cry effects, like the doubling or tripling battle cries. Serbian, I'm gonna try this Zilliax for you. Because I've never played this module before, and you're suggesting it, so let's go for it. Kronks, I'm disappointed in myself for this. Hey, I forgot Kronks too, for what it's worth. Oh yeah, you're Kronks, how could you forget yourself? So we need to cut 2 cards. This is tough. Man, so many bots lately. What's going on? Haptic, I forgot about Kronks. I dusted my entire collection to craft that card back in the day. Yeah, Kronks is really fun. I know I've said it previously where if Cthulhu came out like in modern times, I feel like Cthulhu would have had a card like this. Cthulhu would have had a card that said Battlecry, draw Cthulhu, and then either, you know, if you've already played Cthulhu, do X, or if your Cthulhu died, do X. But yeah, it really shows you like how the design philosophy has changed, right? They've made it so much easier to like tutor out win conditions. So Doomcaller did revive your Cthulhu, but it didn't draw your Cthulhu. Yeah. So similar idea, where basically it buffed your Cthulhu, but if it was dead, it shuffled it into your deck. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, again, if this came out in modern times, that it would basically say Battlecry, draw your Cthulhu. If it's dead, shuffle it into your deck. I feel like 100% in modern times, that's how the card would be. I'm wondering if I get rid of Glacial Shard, just because the invokes do help me deal with things. I also got the Invocation of Frost too, right? Alright, I think we'll try this. Oops. As always, though, we'll make changes as we go. Julio, let me save this deck. Is this a Galakrond Shaman deck? Alright, I got it saved. If it is a Galakrond Shaman deck, yeah, I'll check it out. But here's what we'll go with. Here's what we start with. Kind of like a half Galakrond, half Shudderwock deck. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's try it out. I actually can't remember what rank I am in Wild right now. At least we're like bottom of the diamond. Maybe we'll run into some more other memes. They should have made a Cthulhu tutor in Caverns of Times. That was the perfect opportunity. Yeah, like you said, I really like that they revisited Cthulhu with Caverns of Time. I am very surprised that they didn't make a tutor, like you mentioned. Oh, is this Quest Mage, man? Alright, guys, is the Ashen Elemental gonna save the day? Geppetto Joybuzz is in the deck? Is that the old Geppetto? Let me look. I don't even know if I have that Geppetto. I'd have to look. Oh, it is Quest Mage, but not the one I expected. Interesting. Julio, I don't know if it's Julio, Julio, whatever it is. Yeah, it does. Okay, it's a Galakrond Shaman without Kronks. All right, I'll have to take a look. Oh, this guy. I think next turn I'll just coin this out and kill it. Do you remember when? Do you guys remember when this was? What was it? A 2/4 originally? And this was played in like every single deck. Man, like the worst was when you'd run into someone who'd coin one of these out on turn 1 and play second on turn 4. Like you just concede. Please don't be counterspell or objection. Don't be objection. All right. Whatever, that's fine. Have my 4 mana 2/2. Ashen is one of my favorite tech cards ever printed. Yeah, I always forget this card exists. I wonder if there's some kind of like combo decks. Like, can you put this in like a mill deck? Oh, it's not till next turn though. Wonder if there's some kind of combos you can set up where you can play this and then make your opponent somehow draw a bunch of cards. Objection is the worst card in the game. It's definitely up there. I released a new top 5 video on YouTube today, and I should do like a top 5 most frustrating cards. Because I feel like Objection would be like number 1 or number 2 for sure. Objection is poisoned? Yeah, for sure, man. Whoever designed Objection, I hope they don't work at Blizzard anymore. Wow, okay. Sports, I've seen a combo with Ashen and the new Pro Gamer card dealing a ton of damage. Oh yeah, because if they win the rock, paper, scissors, they draw in their turn, right? So Baking Soda Volcano is going to come in clutch this game. All right, we're on second stage. If we draw the Corrupt Elementalist, it'll get us all the way. Oh, Due Process Sports, that's right. Lavendeer, if you want, Mark made a combo deck. Sword of Barn, Tempest Brand, Malkite, Ashen Elemental, and Rock, Paper, Scissors. Yeah, hey, speak of the devil, guys. Where do we go? Rock, Paper, Scissors. What do you guys pick? Julio, Original Theotar is the worst. Oh yeah, when he was 4 mana, for sure. Lavendeer said paper. Oh, there you go. I could play this, then the taunt guy. Actually, that'd be nice, because that'll fully invoke Galakrond. I play him maxed out next turn. And I can trade into this. I'll do that. Yeah, I would like to make some kind of like meme pro gamer deck at some point. I think that'd be really funny. All right. So we're in a decent spot. Which is nice for us. But yeah, I didn't think I had to write that down before I forget. Doing a top 5 most frustrating cards video. That's a good idea. All right. I don't know how I didn't think about that till now. Oh, Chadgar. I wonder what that is.
His will be done.
The oceans turn and the heavens cry.
I've literally... I don't know if I've ever played Galakrond Shaman like fully ranked up.
None can withstand the tempest.
Trying to think, like, what are the fringe cases where it matters we want this low in the middle or the side? Like a rolling fireball or something? I don't know. Drop the parrot next turn first. Oh, yeah, yeah. What would I do without you guys? Pretty sweet. 3 mana, summon 2 8/8s with Rush. I don't get another weapon, right? Like, is getting the weapon part of the battle cry? The secret's from Khadgar, isn't it? No, no, no. This secret is from Terra Reality. So I have no idea what it is.
None can withstand the tempest.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I do. Oh, that's nice. There's no way I lose this, right? That's cool. I didn't even realize that the weapon was part of the battle cry. I guess that's even like an even bigger incentive to fully rank up this Galakrond. So you just keep re-equipping the weapon.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
You play like a secret or something? Alright. First game. GG, guys. Oh, that's Blizzard or something? That's fine. Khadgar, man. Kind of screwed up there. Alright, game 1. Successful. So, in one game, I've basically already tied my win rate with Galakrond Priest. So it can only go up from here, guys. Alright, we're off to a good start. Yeah, the secret was from Terra Reality. The one that, like, adds 2 spells from the past to your hand and they cost less or something like that? Priest, okay. Quest Priest? I think that's what I usually see. Should I keep this? Ooh, I'm keeping Zeliax. I keep Mutanus in case it is quest. Hope to eat it. Man, this is a nice card, actually. Basically, freeze something and spawn a 2/1 with Rush. Like, it's almost like a 2-for-1 card, right? Never realized that, how decent that is. Yeah, that Khadgar didn't do so well. I think Khadgar is a pretty decent card and a pretty fun card, but it's definitely frustrating sometimes when he drops the ball like that. Why the hell that Death Knight looking pre-skin looks like a Demon Hunter skin? It does, doesn't it? I'll have to say like 90% of the skins fit the class perfectly, but some of them, yeah, don't fit the class. There's a recent, I think, Shaman skin or something that looks like a warrior skin to me. This does not look like a pre-skin. I still, to this day, don't know why the Cthulhu skin was Druid. Okay. Mutanus, you're our only hope. We don't have any other way to deal with this, right? Between just, like, I guess outside of just pressuring him. Come on, man. Gotta waste our time like this. What if I coin out this Ziliax? If he doesn't have a way to deal with it, it'd be nice. What if this is Reno? I don't know what happened there. I was gonna say my plan for next week. I still have to get it figured out. Obviously, next Thursday will be Galakrond Warlock. Other than that, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next week. Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. The new Twist season launches this weekend, so Monday I'll be trying that out, seeing what's going on with that. It kind of seems like Wish.com duels. We'll have to see. It to me, it just kind of seems like they repurpose duels assets into Twist, but who knows? Maybe it'll be fun. Basically, from my understanding, there's like 20 different classes you can pick, and each one has a different passive effect, a different hero power, and like a different deck. And I guess some of them have different like deck rules and restrictions. Like they said that not all the decks are 30 cards, or you know, some of them are not have like more than 2 copies of a card. So it's a cool idea. We'll have to see. So I'll be playing Twist on Monday, Galakrond Warlock on Thursday, and then Wednesday is up in the air. Do I just rip this? If you got cold storage, it kind of sucks. If you got actually, oh, he has so many ways to freeze this. Let's do this, I guess. Cartman, you said that you'd wish the other classes would get a Galakrond too. What do you think they would look like? Oh man, that's a good question. That'd be a good idea for a YouTube video too. I really do wish there's some mechanics, like Excavate. Like, I really wish when they had mechanics that not all of the classes get, that they would bring it back later on with the other classes. Like, imagine having another Galakrond expansion for the rest of the classes, and imagine bringing Excavate back for like the other classes. I don't know why they don't reuse keywords in this game. This is not good, I feel like. But what else do I got? Might put him in an awkward spot. Well, like, say Magic, right? I play Magic. I know some of my viewers play Magic. Magic reuses keywords all the time. And it's a good thing. Like, I don't know, like, you don't always have to be doing whatever. You don't always have to be, like, doing new things, right? Like, I feel like Hearthstone thinks if they reuse keywords, then people think it's, like, lazy. But, yeah, it's not a bad thing. Especially some of the keywords are really, really fun, right? And I wish they'd bring them back. Mage Galakrond would cast random spells for sure. That's true. Like, imagine Mage Galakrond, right? Imagine it was Battle Cry, cast 4 random spells that cost 2 or more, and then you upgrade them once, and it's spells that cost, say, 6 or more, and you upgrade them to the final form, and it's cast 4 spells that cost 8 or more. Something like that would be cool. Like, I feel like instead of upgrading the amount of spells it casts, upgrading the value of the spells. That'd be a cool idea. Man, this hand is shit. I think I just do this just to rank up Galakronds. Because next turn I can, if I need to, draw them with Kronks. Actually, I can play Kronks and then freeze and get another copy. Not the worst. See, bring back Inspire. I talked about it in my tier list where it's so hard to evaluate if Inspire, the keyword itself, is the keyword bad or the card's bad, essentially is what I'm saying. You know, because Inspire came out very early on in the game where the power level was much lower, the cards were much shittier. If Inspire came out in modern Hearthstone with like better designed cards, would it be good? You know, is Inspire just shit or were the cards shit? That's what I wonder. Because it would be cool to imagine some like modern takes on Inspire, right? Like, I think they could do a much better job of it nowadays. Have you thought to put the Corrupt the Waters in this deck if you have so many Battle Cry minions? Oh yeah, I did forget. That's the quest, right? That probably would be a good idea. Maybe I'll have to go ahead. Maybe after this game I'll add it. I think Death Knight would have gotten a Galakrond for sure if the class were around at the time. Just really fits the theme well. So funny enough, you know, for anyone who's not aware, I do a weekly custom Hearthstone video on YouTube, kind of like how Trump did years ago. And when I was looking at the subreddit this weekend, there was someone who actually posted a Galakrond Death Knight that they designed. They basically designed the Galakrond Death Knight. They designed like the supporting cards. It was like a whole like little set they designed. And I was actually thinking about doing a video just dedicated to that because it was really cool. What's this at? 5 and 6, going pretty slow. He gets the next card I play. Let's give him Galakrond. Who cares, right? Does nothing for him. Just push face damage. I think I do this. This is 5 more damage. Actually, maybe even more if I get a wide board. I'll do that. Serbian, I mean, they do make certain keywords evergreen, like rush, tradable, lifesteal. That's true, but it's so rare, right? Tradable was a very good example of that. I feel like dredge is a keyword that could be evergreen. There's a lot of similar mechanics in Magic to dredge. You know, there's ones where you look at the top of your deck or the bottom of your deck, and they're both evergreen in Magic. And I feel like, yeah, dredge was a very, very good mechanic. Cartman, Hero Power became less and less important / strong. I think that's one reason why Inspire is bad. So one thing they actually did with the Inspire cards, I think with Caverns of Time, was where they changed a bunch to read Battlecry and Inspire. And I think that was a much better direction to take. So you're at least guaranteed, because if you think about it, right, the original Inspire cards, if you wanted to get the effect, they essentially cost 2 more mana. Like, very rarely would you play an Inspire card and then it would live to the next turn and you actually get to do the effect multiple times. So having them say Battlecry and Inspire is actually such a cleaner design. So that's a really nice change. I'm going to rush into this. Push face damage. Push face damage. There's a lot of spells. Actually, what's in my deck? Baking Soda Volcano would suck. Lightning Storm, who cares? Actually, it's a 50-50. So I don't want to risk that 50-50. Because Baking Soda Volcano would really suck. Sports, the card had bad effects. Blizzard did some good new Inspire cards with the keyword. I forgot about that too, actually. How sometimes they reuse keywords without actually reusing the keyword. Or with the core set currently, they brought back that Druid card that used to say, what was it, 4 mana, gain 6 armor, and recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. When they brought it back to core this year, they took the recruit keyword off. Like, I don't know. I can't math. Yeah, whatever. He's dead. All right, 2-0. So far, this is the best Galakrond deck. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a quick ad on Twitch, and I'm going to go ahead and add the Battlecry quest in the meantime. So if you get hit by the ad, I'll see you about a minute and a half. But yeah, what was it called? Oaken Summons? Yeah, see, this used to say gain 6 armor, recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. And when they rotated it back into core this year, they changed it to say summon a minion from their deck that costs 4 or less. Like, they literally added more cards, or sorry, added more words to the card. I don't know. Serbian, they might also bring back a keyword for one expansion like Magnetic for Titans. That's true. I hope they keep doing that. Like, I don't expect them to release an expansion with all reused keywords, right? But Magnetic with Titans is a very good example, where add a couple new keywords, but then bring one back. Especially, like, the game has been around 10 years now, right? Like, you can't keep coming up with new ideas forever. Especially some of these keywords see such little support. Like, that's the nice thing with Magic reusing keywords, right? Is the keywords just keep getting better and better, where they get more and more support, and it makes it easier to like build decks around these keywords. In Hearthstone, there's some keywords that have like so little support, right? Like I remember Twin Spell when I was doing my tier list. Like there's only 5 classes with Twin Spell, and they all got 2 to 3. Sorry, there's only 4 classes with Twin Spell. Although this is essentially Twin Spell, I guess. But yeah, there's only 4 classes with Twin Spell, and they got 2 to 3 spells. So like, you know, Twin Spell's a cool idea. I don't know why it's just not more fleshed out. What else? There was a couple keywords that they were like barely used at all. Side quests, I think, were barely used. I think it was only 4 or 5 classes, and they got 2 each. 4 classes? Yeah, 4 classes, and they got 2 each. So yeah, it's just some keywords they just like barely use, and it's like, why not bring them back? Like expand on them, you know? Recruit is basically a non-keyword. My favorite keyword is you from Dragonkin Sorcerer. Which one's that? Is there any other card where you is bolded? That's funny. I never noticed that. Sports, I think new and more modern Inspire cards can definitely see play, at least in WoW. With Genin Baku, there's always a few hero powered decks around. Oh, that's true too, right? Genin Baku kind of keeps... What happened here? Genin Baku kind of keeps hero powers relevant a bit, right? So I'm going to add the quest. What do I drop? Maybe the cold storage? I do like this card, though. Maybe 1 lightning storm? We'll try that. Drop Murmur Elemental. Murmur Elemental's nice, though. I guess it spawns an extra 2/1. Maybe it's not that good. Nice with Kronks. Maybe I'll do that. I'll drop 1. I'll keep 1, but I'll drop 1. Oh, it's useless past the quest. That's right, actually. I'll keep the 1 for now. If I think of something else I want to add to the deck, I'll take out the second one. Serbian also, Titan is basically one of the best card cycles they ever made. Too bad they won't bring them back for a long time. I agree. In my tier list, I think I ranked Titans A, and they were almost at S tier, where Titans feel like this big like raid boss card you're playing. Another priest, okay. But yeah, Titans, they feel like this, like you're playing like a raid boss, right? And it's like your opponent needs to deal with that card ASAP, or it just like gets out of control, right? It gets so much value. All right, if this is Quest Priest. Actually, we just steamrolled that last Quest Priest, but if this is a Quest Priest again, I guess it boils down to Mutanus once again. Julio sometimes have crate cards inspired to old Spirit and Spellstone for Demon Hunter. Oh, that's true. I'm actually very, very surprised they brought the Spellstones back for Demon Hunter and Death Knight, but that's true. Also, I'm kind of surprised, you know, for like the Hearthstone anniversary this year. It would have been neat if they did like a throwback set. Like imagine they did a set that just brought back a bunch of old keywords, right? You know, like imagine there was 1 Inspire card for each class, and then there was 1 Twin Spell card for each class. That would have been cool. It could still happen, I guess. Like this whole year is the anniversary, I guess, right? Oswald, change layout. Oh god, I always forget, man. I'm like 2 games in, and I did not do it. Thanks, man. Well, if I edit those games for YouTube, they're gonna look weird. Colossal's almost got there, but Titans were clearly superior. Yeah, Colossal also really, really good mechanic. They've done some really good keywords recently for making cards feel very, like, big and threatening. Like, Colossal and Titan are both examples of that, right? Where it's like this big minion you're slamming down that is either making a bunch of bodies or has some really strong effects. Yeah, they've been home run with both of those for sure. I think we might see more nostalgic cards this year. I hope so. You know, they kind of, if I remember right, they kind of alluded to this whole year being like throwback and anniversary-esque. So we'll have to see the next expansion, because Whizbang's Workshop had a ton of throwbacks, right? Like Shutterblock, right? There was tons of cards that were throwbacks to old cards, and that's really cool. So hopefully they keep doing that. By the way, it is quest, right? Oh, it's the other quest. Okay, got both of those. Oswald got a set reminder. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out, because there's been multiple times I forgot to change it to this view. Usually it's like the first game I noticed, though, not the third game. Okay. So what do I want to Shutterblock? Utanus, maybe. Shutterwalk itself. Galakrond, maybe. Bronx. Bunch of good targets. The nostalgic minions and whizbangs have the old mechanics in the text. Yeah, I know there is like, was it like nostalgic clown or something? There's 3 or 4 nostalgic cards that have the keyword just without the keyword. Okay. Oh, it's Boar Priest? What do I do about that? Okay. Oh, too too bad that as soon as he swings with it, I won't be able to play it, right? Imagine stealing it. That'd be sweet. I don't have any transform effects. Too bad, because if I could transform the boars, he wouldn't be able to resurrect them. Maybe not, he's running some funky spells. Boar with 40 seems weird. Okay. I think I'll just ramp up invokes. I have a bunch of kind of like payoffs and enablers. I'm just kind of missing the cards in the middle right now. Utanus would be really, really nice. Kronks would be nice. Galakrond would be nice. But yeah, I'm assuming they're going to announce the new expansion probably in a couple weeks, is my guess. Okay. That's not the worst.
Double the power, double the storm. Sky fury.
What do I want here from ETC? He has no Battlecry minions. He literally triggered this and nothing happened. So we don't want Boom Pistol. Sticky Fingers is useless, right? Ashen Elemental? It's like some chip damage every time I play. I don't know. Nothing else is worth taking. Do you have a phobia? That's a good question. I used to be scared shitless of centipedes when I was younger. Back when I lived at home growing up, my bedroom was in the basement. and you would see bugs more often down there. And yeah, centipede used to scare the shit out of me when I was younger, but then I had to like get over my fear to kill them. So I'm okay with them now. Other than that, do I have any other phobias? I don't know. What about you guys? What phobias do you guys have? Also, pod, from my point of view, one of the worst keywords is honorable kill. I've never seen anyone play those cards. Yeah, I think on the tier list, I had honorable kill as D, if I remember right. Yeah, not a great keyword. Also, what is this guy playing? I don't know. That was chill, I guess. Can be Taxes Priest with the mole. What's that? Taxes Priest. Also, I don't like needles. I don't really have a phobia. Needles is a good one. That's a common one for sure. Also, yeah, this guy's ran quest, and this is the first death rattle he's played. I do want to get Kronks again. I guess I could have froze his face, but he's not going to attack me with anything. Serbian, one time I played Egg Hunter. Then just when it just got popular, and a priest who ran the death rattle disabling minion and just rezzing them specifically to counter Egg Hunter. Not going to be mad about it. Disabling minion. Is that the one where like death rattles can't trigger? Is that what you're talking about? Is this boar priest and he's just like not drawing the boars and just ripping all of his cards? Like, what's happening? Oh, I just realized if I finish the quest, I lose it when I Galakrond. Like, I want to Galakrond before I complete the quest. I didn't think about that. Whatever. I can double up Galakrond at least. Oh, Serbian is that one. That's funny. Just lock him out of the game. Hey, Spine. How's it going? Playing some Galakrond Shaman today. Do I kill this doofus? I think I do. It's just annoying. Or do I just go face? Nah, just threaten lethal, right? Oh, I got these rush guys. What am I talking about? Alright, got another Psychic Scream or some shit. Are these 8/8s? Or 8 manas, I mean. Yeah, I can't think of any other phobia, though. Like I said, I kind of got over the centipedes one. Like, I know some people are afraid of, like, open water, right? That's a common one. What else? Leo, the 3/3 legendary prizes Boar Priest must have drawn pretty badly. Yeah, I feel like he's just whiffing. Like, even if he draws the boar at this point, he can't, like, can he even combo off? I don't think so. Just Pyroblast his face, I guess. I'm assuming we got this. Are we going to be 3-0 with this deck, guys? This is the third game, right? I mean, like, it is third game. So if we win this game, we've already done better than Galakrond Priest, and I'll essentially be tied with Galakrond Rogue if I win this game. Chat, why don't we all share our fears? Yes, let's all share our biggest fears. What's everyone scared of? Oh, it is. Holy shit. So will Shudderwalk repeat like the Kronk's battle cries I picked, or will it be random Kronk's? I guess I could test with this, right? If it's the same, I just win with the Astalor. Oh, it is random. Okay, that's what I thought.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Oh well. Yeah, I thought it was random, but I wasn't sure. Spine, after watching your Memorial Day stream, I decided to bring Hearthstone content back to this channel for my own. Nice, man. Thanks for the inspiration. I'll have to check it out. Glad to hear I could be of some inspiration, though. Claustrophobia. I've never... I don't think I've ever really encountered that one, but that's another one I understand 100%, right? What did I stream on Memorial Day again? Oh, there was Priest that day. Yeah, I did the Reno Priest. Do I just, like, win if I Shutter Walk? Oh, wait. Will Shutter Block into this? He'll take 6 when he draws next turn? Works that way, right? I'm assuming. Is this the lethal you saw? All right. That's funny. So I guess this is that's another way that card's better than like the secret card, right? Is you can just like burst someone for 6 if you need to. Man, 3-0 with this deck. Who said, was it Sports? Was it you who said that this was like the best Galakrond? You're right so far, man. Also, Serbian, was that the lethal you were thinking of? Warrior, okay. This is like Reno Warrior? What are people playing in Wild? Oh, Sports, you saw that lethal too? Hey, X-Trees, how's it going? Playing some Galakrond Shaman today. So I guess I have to keep in mind this game. How I probably want a Galakrond before this completes, right? Because this hero power is 100% better than just like a 2-1 rush. The 2-1 rush isn't bad. Maybe it's matchup dependent, actually. The 2-1 rush might be better if I'm guessing it's like an aggro deck. Oh gosh, like this. I'm just throwing this out there, get something on the board. Funny how Shutterwalk no damage rule doesn't apply to all. Yeah. Actually, I didn't even think about that. It must be because it didn't damage them this turn, right? It's just like how Shutter Block into Kalamos. You can choose the damaging effect and damage them that way. That was an annoying coin taunt. All right, at least this will clear 1 or 2 things. Turn 5, Lotheb, 6, 7. I guess we'll see. Where's the opponent's patches? Oh, that's right. This could be patches right here, actually. Actually, he would have played it, though, wouldn't he? On turn 1? Maybe it doesn't have patches. This is budget Pirate Warrior over here. Oh, that's going to come in clutch. I don't care about the armor, right? Kill that. Pirate deck with no patches is just giga sad. Funny enough, I don't have patches anymore. I disenchanted patches when it was nerfed, and I just never ended up crafting it again. I've never like needed it again. So maybe one day I will, but as it stands currently, I don't got them. Sports the turn before. You could have done the same with McCall after Ashen, I think. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about tripling this battle cry. That's cool. It's like a pseudo fireball kind of that they can't avoid. And maybe you'll get someone, right, that like doesn't think and draws cards and takes even more damage. That'd be nice. Oh, wow. That was a top deck. I was just going to Lotheb, which wouldn't have been great.
Double the power, double the storm.
Arcane bolt.
All right, turn 6 will be a Titan, more than likely. He's been kind of slow so far on the second stage. The fact that this is like budget pirate warrior is kind of helping us here. No complaints though. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, does anyone here keep up with Star Citizen at all? I saw an article yesterday, I think, that the funding for Star Citizen just passed $700 million. And there's still not like a final product out. It's been in development for, I don't even know how long. Like, it must be close to a decade at this point, right? And they've crowdfunded $700 million. Insane. All right, no Titan, I guess. Hunt's okay. Interesting that Shutter Block would not triple the damage to the player. Yeah, like I said, it is funny how Shutter Block. There's some ways to like skirt around the damage restriction. What did he play? Discover a weapon. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. Hmm.
Glory. I'm here for the gold.
I feel like he didn't pick Ogre War Maul. It's one of these two. Either he picked Molten Blade and he's holding it waiting for it to be like a good weapon, or he picked Imbued Axe and he's just holding it to be infused. What do you guys think? I feel like he's probably just thinking damage and took like the Imbued Axe. Oswald says Axe. Yep. Had to think like a Smork player. Do I just Mutanus here? Or do I save it to try and eat Rokara? Or I could Mutanus this turn. Next turn, he plays 2 pirates, gets Rokara, I Macaw. I'll do that. Oh, that was a good one to hit. Yeah, play another pirate. Play another pirate. All right. So we have 33% chance. Actually, no, this is a weapon. Oh, bye, Rokara. Oh, isn't it so sad when a pirate rogue has to trade? Oh, don't be a pirate. Don't be a pirate. I love that shit. All right, let's see if he concedes or not. That's great. That is so disgusting, Mutanus. Man, Mutanus is a fun card. What was it? I was streaming something a couple weeks ago, and oh, it was Shutterwalk Shaman, and I had multiple games where like Mutanus had some crazy pulls. Actually, there was a couple games too where I had Mutanus, or I had Shutterwalk eaten from my hand with Mutanus. Mutanus is just a fun card, and the fact that it's 7 mana, like, it doesn't feel broken or anything, right? So still have to be careful here, I guess. But I'll stabilize with this. I'll let this infuse. Why not? If he'd volcanoed first, he would have conceded right away. Oh, that actually, that would have been the better play. You're right. But yeah, if Utanus was cheaper, it'd be a different story. But I think it's 7. It's just like a fair card. Just Astalar? Okay. That was a good game. Wow, we're 4-0 with this deck. Sports, my friend, you were very right. So far, this, yeah, we're an hour in, and this is the best Galakrond deck we've played so far. Not even close. This is Demon Seed. Is Demon Seed still popping off in Wild? Keep Loatheb. Toss everything else. Point out Loatheb, maybe? That that Pirate Warrior probably quit the game for a month. I'm so surprised he didn't concede when I ate Rokara. Like, that would have been an instant concede for me. Oh, it is Demon Seed. Uh-oh, guys. Is this where our win streak comes to an end? Does he have any way to deal with this, actually? Like, if I coin this out next turn... Because he's going to be damaging himself a ton, right? If he has no way to kill this, this could just threaten lethal. Like, what's he got? He's got like Spirit Bomb, maybe. I think I'm gonna risk it. I forget who suggested this Ziliax, but let's see if it pays off. Spine, do you play WoW as well? I dabbled in WoW in the early years. You know, I played around like Wrath for a little bit, but I haven't played since, not in a long time. For MMOs, I've played Final Fantasy XI a ton when I was younger. I've played Final Fantasy XIV, Guild Wars 2. What else? There's some other MMO I remember playing. Oh, he's got double Spirit Bomb. The Old Republic, played that a little bit. Oh, shit, okay. So just Lightning Storm and Face? Man, if I could play... Yeah, Lightning Storm... Oh, I can't follow up with Loatheb, but... I guess if he doesn't kill this next turn, he's just dead, right? Yeah. He basically needs Spirit Bomb, or he's just dead, I think. To be frank, I played a lot of versions of Galakrond Shaman and Wild. Yeah, it's fun. It's funny. Well, like I've said before, right? Historically, over my career with Hearthstone, I did not really play Shaman for the first, like, 8 years. Oh, I probably Hellfire. I didn't really play Shaman for, like, the first 8 years because I hated Shaman the first couple years, and I never went back to it. I never really liked Overload as a mechanic, And also, Shaman cards in the early years had like the variable aspect. You know, like Lightning Storm used to be 2 to 3 damage, which is terrible design. And yeah, it just turned me off of Shaman in the early years. I never went back to it. I'm in a little bit of a rough spot, actually. That overload kind of screwed me. Taunt, please. I can just play this as a 1/1. Next turn, Lotheb, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I just play this out. I'm not in a good spot. Spine, I don't play as much now either, but it's sometimes nice to get that Hearthstone immersion in an MMO and see the NPCs that we play cards of. That is true. So I don't have a ton of experience with WoW, but I've played a lot of Warcraft, like the RTS. When I was younger, I played StarCraft more, but yeah, I did play a lot of Warcraft when I was younger. So it is cool, right? Playing Hearthstone and actually seeing like the characters and the locations and stuff that you know from other games. That is a cool aspect for sure. Wow, that trade is weird. Yeah, I'm just dead. I think. Actually, I'm not totally dead. Game over because it's Demon Seed. Yeah, it's not looking good. I really wish I had Galakrond in hand right now. Because then I could maybe finish him with Kronks. Is anything to save us here? Wow, that tap was risky, I feel like. Okay. So what? He needs 2 more. So if he plays it next turn, he'll have 3 mana left. He could kill me next turn. Like, do I Baking Soda Volcano? Like, I feel like Baking Soda Volcano... Like, at this point, do I want to try and survive, or do I want to try and set up lethal? That's the question. I think I should just be aggressive and try and set up lethal.
Double the power, double the star.
Like, if I play Baking Soda Volcano, next turn he plays... Like, I'm not going to stabilize. He plays the quest reward and just kills me in a turn or 2. I need to put him on the defensive and... Kronks freeze. I could have Kronks there, but my problem was if he had like the 1 mana that deals 1 damage to you and gives you 5 armor, he just would have killed me. So I was trying not to go to like 1 or try not to go below 5. This feels bad, but I have to. Galakrond, please. Yeah, he's got a free turn now. I'm guessing he's going to complete the quest and play it.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
Wish you could eat Tamsin with Mutanus. Me too. I used up all my... Am I dead? I used up all my Mutanus luck class game. Yeah, anyone else here play any MMOs at all? Anyone here play WoW? Or any of the ones I mentioned? I've played a lot of Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, and Guild Wars 2. It's probably the biggest MMOs I've played. Just pass, man. Either you have a 1-mana card or you don't.
My time comes to an end.
I don't think anything can save us here, though. Baking soda volcano? Nope. Oh well. I think if we had Galakrond a couple turns ago, we might have been able to threaten lethal there. Because I would have had Kronks. Yeah, it would have been close. But yeah, I'm going to run another ad here. Be back in a minute and a half for anyone that gets it. And we'll chit-chat. Friendly StarCraft 2. So I played a lot of OG StarCraft when I was a kid, like a shit ton. But I did play StarCraft 2 as well. I played through all of the expansions as well. It's too bad that MOBAs have essentially killed RTS games. Like RTS games aren't even really a thing anymore. And like back in the day, right? If you were to think esports, it was RTS games. But now like MOBA's taken over both like esports and just like that whole direction of games. Like if someone's interested in playing that style of game, they're just gonna play a MOBA. Which is kind of crazy that like a whole genre has essentially disappeared. Like what other genres of games has that happened to? What other genres have existed but have just been like forgotten or phased out? I can't even think of anything. Also, I still feel like I'm crazy and this color looks slightly off. I feel like it used to be darker. I don't know. But yeah, StarCraft 2, good game for sure. Those StarCraft LAN parties were fun. Oh, yeah. Everyone brings their computer tower over and has a large pizza and we could play for hours. For sure. I remember doing StarCraft LAN parties when I was younger. And funny enough, those StarCraft LAN parties, as me and my friends got older, they evolved into League LAN parties. So I'm guilty, right? I'm guilty of the same, stopping StarCraft for League. Although I haven't played League in... Shit, man. 6 years? Like, what season are they in League right now? I think the last season I played was like 4. I think they're in double digits now. Also, is this Demon Seed again? Also, if he didn't have a way to deal with the Ziliax, that would have been cool to win that way. I think I play this just to draw the card. Sports games didn't disappear, but they have become monetization scams. 100%. You know, I've talked about this before, but I used to work for a major video game company, and I saw behind the scenes how much people spend on sports games. It's insane. Like the big one is like NBA 2K. It's nuts the amount people spend on VC in that game. And then, so say they'll drop whatever, like $1,000 plus isn't uncommon at all. And then the next year, the new game comes out and they start over and they do it again. Like you literally spend 3-4 figures on microtransactions that are then irrelevant the next year. Like you just start over willingly. I'm gonna do this just to keep things on the board and progress the quest, I guess. Like this game's not gonna go long enough for me to be able to combo this or anything, right? But yeah, the amount people spend on VC and microtransactions in general, it's nuts. But hey, do you blame that like the developers and the publishers for doing that shit when people just eat it up? It's like sports games players like just willingly want to get shit on. Yeah, sports games, GTA, that was another one. People buying cash in GTA, which I've never really understood. But I saw a lot of people spending a lot of money on GTA cash. I think those were the big ones. Sports games, you would see COD points and stuff, but not as much or not as often. The big one was sports games and GTA.
A little agony goes a long way.
Oh god. At least I can clear that next turn. Stop! Stop! It's just supply and demand. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, if people are just eating that shit up, like, can you even blame them for continuing to do it? It's like with pre-orders. I always tell people and like friends and just people in general, right? It's like, don't pre-order games. Like every modern game that comes out nowadays, like it's buggy, there's issues with it, but people just pre-order it regardless, right? Sports games are really guilty of this actually. Sports games all the time have issues constantly. And, you know, people will complain about it like, oh, why am I paying $70 for this game and it's broken, doesn't work, and then next year they pre-order it again. So of course games are shit on release now because everyone just keeps buying them regardless, right? So the consumers are to blame here. I think the consumers are to blame just as much as the publishers, honestly. Damn, it didn't take long to start facing sweaty quest logs. Yeah, I won 4 games in a row, and now we're in Demon Seed territory. This is actually a bit of a different version of it. And I'll freeze. Hopefully it's only the 8/8s left. Nope, nothing hits that. Okay. Yeah, this is a different version of this deck. I think this is the version that plays like Dark Glare and tries to just loop Manufacturing Error. Is that what the card's called? The new 1 mana draw 2? Oh, that was fast. Kind of sucks because like none of these are. I guess this is like a 5 mana 7/7, right? If I get that far. Alright, he's fully ranked up though, which that's nice for next turn. Still, if he plays Dark Glare and Manufacturing Error, we're probably just dead. I'm pretty sure this is like the new version of Demon Seed. Or mass production. I don't know. What was I saying before? They should ban this quest again or make Tamsin an 8-cost card. I'm actually very surprised during like the last balance patch they didn't tweak the Demon Seed. Because it definitely seems like it's tearing up Wild a lot. Alright, I'm going to save myself the trouble. It's crazy though how many times that card's been nerfed. Like Demon Seed has been banned and nerfed so many times. Yeah, because what's Tamsin? 5 mana by default? Alright, if it was another Warlock, man, I might just concede it right away.
The forest fights back.
Man, the game was like, alright, so the last couple times you played Galakrond, it didn't go so well. We'll throw you a bone. It gave me some wins, and now it's just like, okay, now you're back in the deep end of the pool. It's easy to fix. Nerf the 3 mana 3/4 to restore health and not mana. Yeah, I do think Dark Glare is part of the problem now. Because from what I've seen, the new versions of Demon Seed Warlock are shifting to Dark Glare. That's like the main engine that it uses now. This Treant Druid? If it is, Baking Soda Volcano and Lightning Storm are nice. Actually, all these cards are nice. Probably just freeze and trade. But yeah, like I said earlier, I think it would be cool if they did. I hope that the other 2 sets this year, they do some more throwbacks to previous expansions. We'll have to see. That's a little annoying. Next turn, I probably coin this out. Play this the turn after. But yeah, I kind of hope they nerf the Demon Seed so I can disenchant it again. It's kind of funny, like crafting a card again and then it getting nerfed. You just get the dust back. It's like an interest-free loan.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
How much health is on the board? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 1 damage off. I think I still do this. I'll save the Baking Soda Volcano for when I get lower. We're back in the meme bracket. Yeah, we lost. We lost against 2 Demon Seed Warlocks, and yeah, we're back in the meme zone, which I'm fine with that. Okay. Man, this guy's gonna get juicy. Right at to freeze that, actually.
Sky's fury.
Alright, next turn, Kronks, maybe? I'll have to see. Yeah, anyone here excited for Twist, though? I'm very curious to see what it's like. It seems like a cool idea, but it seems like something that's not worth having around for a whole month. Like, it seems like something like after a week, the population is just going to drop off a cliff. Do I just ignore that? Actually, I can play my own.
The ocean
Auto build druid deck. That's what it could be, actually. I don't remember the last time I've seen this card. Also, although who's seen this card get this big? Spine, I only play WoW, but I'll occasionally play the other modes for the achievements or quests. Yeah, I obviously, like, I play Tavern Brawl every week for the free pack. I usually check out Twist when it comes out. So I'll definitely be playing it. Like I said, I'm going to stream it on Monday, but I don't know. I've talked about it previously, like months ago, but I feel like they're dropping the ball with Twist so hard. Like, it has so much potential, and they just keep missing the mark. Galakrond Death Rattle. Add 2 1/1 turtles with taunt to your hand. It's hard not to be pessimistic. There's going to be like 1 or 2 decks that just beat everything else, and they'll barely balance it. Yeah, I think that's the case. Like I said, that after like a week or 2, the mode will be like solved, and no one will be playing it. And the people that are playing it will be playing like 1 or 2 decks. But who knows? I could be wrong. What do I follow this up with? This guy? Alright, we finally killed that thing. Man, 1 month, I'll have to try to get Legend in Wild and Standard. That'd be cool. I've never done that. I'm Diamond 8 right now in Wild. I guess technically I could do it, right? I would just have to play Wild seriously, like today and tomorrow. That's okay. That's a future month goal. So what's in his hand here? He's got 2 turtles, a beast. Yeah. This kind of does just seem like an autocomplete deck, Julio. Also, is it Julio or Julio? I don't know if I'm saying it right or wrong. Let's see what we get. 24-hour stream where you're a coward. I should do a really long stream for like my 6-month anniversary, actually. That'd be cool. Because what, I started in January, right? February, March, April, May, June, July. So middle of July be my 6-month anniversary. I should do something fun like that. Maybe not a 24-hour stream. Maybe I'll do 12 months, or I'll do 12 hours for 6 months, and I'll do 24 for a year. How about that? I wonder if I Shutter Block here, and then next turn Mutanus. I could trade both of these. He hits me for 5. I go to 8.
You honor the Earth
He's not dealing 8 damage to my face, right? He's got a beast in hand. At the end, this is a Mechathune deck. Can you imagine? Give me Taunt Totem. Never Taunt. But yeah, maybe I'll do like a 12-hour stream for my 6 months. That'd be cool. What's like the next holidays too? Because I like doing holiday streams for anyone who hasn't seen or been around that long. St. Patrick's Day, I did a special stream where I dressed up a bit and I had green beer. Easter, I did a stream too. I think there was something else. But we have Canada Day and Independence Day coming up. So those will be 2 I'll celebrate.
Reflect in the moonwell.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I say? There's no way he was... Oh, I thought he misplayed for a second. What? How's this shit beat me? Alright, even if I could have Lightning Storm and cleared there, I still would have lost. How are those so cheap? What did I miss? Julio, you were wrong. It wasn't a Mechathune deck. Alright, Shaman v Shaman. I'll keep cold storage because he's probably gonna play some busted Battlecry shit, right? Oh, it was the taunt price reduction? Oh yeah, the Quillbore guy, he reduces the cost, that's right. And then they doubled it up, right? I don't know how man, you guys ever lose games and you're like, what just happened? I don't know how I lost that game based on the cards he was playing up until that point. Sometimes people just go face and like the chip damage adds up. My bad, Julio. You're forgiven, man. That was a nice top deck. Alright, so we have like all the Battlecry doublers and repeaters. Now we just need Battlecries. Oh, this is Shutterwalk. Alright guys, we're gonna test this. What's better, Shutterwalk Shaman or Galakrond Shutterwalk Shaman? Next turn we'll play this, double trade. Turn after, maybe on Macaw? What could be grabbing? Dirty Rat? Oh, Dirty Rat would kind of suck. Hitting Shutterwalk or Shutterblock. I think I still do this.
Double the power, double the star.
What do I want from ETC? This is probably the matchup where I want Boom Pistol, right? Okay, not Dirty Rat? Okay. I really want Galakrond. Man, I have so many like Battlecry repeats and doubles, but no good Battlecries. Might ETC into Boom Pistol. Okay. Interesting. Do I do this just to thin out my deck? Oh, I'll overdraw a card though. Price do nothing. Oh, I could do this, not overload, and then draw 2 more, right? Yep. All right, I really need Galakrond though, or Mutanus. Actually, oh, Mutanus would be huge. Okay, that's a new one. I could play Boom Pistol here.
Nobody move.
I could actually repeat that for a few turns if needed. But is it worth it? Next turn, I could Macaw into Shutterblock. And then hopefully draw Mutanus sometime soon, or maybe not. Is he going to shoot that for 20? Okay. I don't think I cold storage that. I think I cold storage Shutterwalk when he plays it. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm playing that so it doesn't get summoned. Oh, Mutanus. Okay. So I do this for Boom Pistol. Play Shutter Block, and then next turn I'm Mutanus. So triple Mutanus, and then I can Macaw right after too. So hopefully I eat Shutterwalk. If I eat Shutterwalk, it's GG. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I kind of screwed up the order there, right? If I would have traded before, I could have Macaw traded, then it wouldn't have summoned it. Oh well. Should I do a copy of that though? Next turn I Mutanus into Macaw. And then the turn after I could Shutter Block into Shutterwalk. Because he has the Battle Cry increase, right? So he's not really doing anything next turn. I think I do that. Yep. Sets up my next 2 turns. With hero power, is Mutanus 6? No, it doesn't stack, unfortunately. That'd be cool. Can you imagine? Okay, I just trade into it. Who cares? All right, guys. Let's go. Grab. I have 3 chances. Let's grab Shutterwalk, please. Okay, it's not the worst. Oh, easy peasy, guys. Let's eat something else. What else you got in your hand, buddy? Wait, was that any minion? Oh, friendly minion. Okay. Oh, that's fine. He's got like no win condition now, right? It's actually a little annoying. I can't Shutter Block into Shutterwalk now. Actually, even this doesn't spawn anything. But whatever. The invoke will still count, right? Yeah, I think we got this. We ate his win condition, right? Oh. Okay. This guy's just got everything in his deck. Holy shit. What battle cries? So a bunch of invokes will trigger. Is that it? ETC will trigger. Yeah, a bunch of invokes. Boom pistol. Alex can give the Azure Drake. Actually, just do this, right? Yeah, let's play it safe. Oh, I guess he probably has like Raystraza, right? That's his new win condition. Alright, can I draw a Galakrond, please? Ooh. Next turn's gonna be dirty with Shutter Block into Shutterwalk. Yeah, I don't see how we could lose at this point. Oh, I think he conceded. Yep. Oh, that was a good Mutanus, though. All right, we won 5 games with this deck. Sports, if you're still here, you were good for your word, man. Other warrior. That was a good game though. I've always said it, but any kind of matchup that has like mind games and like decision making like that, I think are great. Hold both of these in case it's pirates. Yeah. Even if it's not pirates, the maniac isn't the worst. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, okay. I'll have to do a Whizbang stream again. I don't think I've played Whizbang since it got buffed. The good news is this was one of the worst decks, so it's looking good for me. Yeah, the evil deck. I think this, at least from the decks I played, this was like the worst or the second worst one. So let's see. That's fine. I think I'm gonna coin one of these out. I got nothing else to coin out. I have a bunch of 4 and 5 drops. I'm actually a little bummed that last game I wasn't able to play the shutter block into shutter walk. That would have been nice. They buffed it. It's the Lackey deck. Did they really buff it that much though? Like I thought they only changed a couple cards in the decks. I could be wrong. If it is like a Lackey themed deck now, that's kind of cool. Because I said at the beginning of the stream, right, that Lackeys were kind of a cool concept, like better than I anticipated. Man, just playing this card and like hearing like the voice line gives me like such like nostalgia. I miss like this standard, like that standard cycle. Oh yeah, I thought they only changed like 2 or 3 cards on these decks. Okay. We got Baking Soda Volcano, which is nice. We're at 28 life still. Hey Angela, Galakrond Shaman, yeah, much cooler than Priest. Yeah, the Galakrond Priest deck did not go very well, and this one I've played 8 games, I've won 5. So, and I'm in Diamond. I'm Diamond 9, been Diamond 8, Diamond 9, but yeah, I'm actually winning games with this deck, which is nice because the Galakrond Priest stream. Oh shit, the Galakrond Priest stream was very rough, and Galakrond Rogue was okay, but I still lost more games than I won. This one's going great. Got a 62% win rate. So what's this deck's like win condition? It probably has like Togwaggle. If it's like a Lackey deck, it must have Togwaggle. What else has it got? So I don't really want to play Kronks before Galakrond. That's a cool card. I missed this card. By the way, the game disconnected. You should restart it. I guess we'll see what happens. Location. Oh, there's the boy. This is like low-key like my favorite card in the deck. What am I taking? I don't think we need Ashen Elemental. I don't think there's going to be like a weapon worth stealing. Boom Pistol Bully? A lot of the Lackeys are battle cries, right? Take that, I guess. I also will shoot this, because why not? Keep this alive. But yeah, so today is the third Galakrond stream. So we started off with Galakrond Priest, then Rogue, and now Shaman. Next week will be Galakrond Warlock, and then we'll finish up with Galakrond Warrior. Okay. Oh, that was actually a nice combo for him. Although he has overloaded 4 next turn. Kind of nice. Quest is at 4. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe they really made this deck a lot better. I don't need ETC, I don't think. Vice Mutanus? What's he have in his hands? A dragon, a dragon. There, next turn, Macaw maybe? Okay, we didn't eat one of the dragons. That was... Oh, it was one of the dragons. Okay. Yeah, we're in a fine position. We got 27 life. Got Baking Soda Volcano. Yeah, I don't really... Hopefully, what battle cries do I have left? Shutterblock, Galakrond, Shield. Oh, I got a lot.
A simple spell.
Wow. Wow. Oh, why couldn't I have had this last turn? Let's see what we get. Lightning Storm would be nice. Oh, I should have done Macaw first, actually. Now I can't be Tannis. Whatever.
Nobody move, and nobody gets hurt.
I think I just... Yeah, maybe my Macaw again next turn. Lock him out for a couple turns. Actually, I could Macaw to redo Boom Pistol, then Shutter Block, and then the turn after that, Shutter Walk. But I kind of want to play Galakrond before I Shutter Walk. I'll see what I draw, I guess. Although I could Macaw into Kronk. I got so many options, man.
Death does not scare me.
Oh. Man, I haven't seen Ziliax in like how many games? I forgot it was in my deck.
Take to the streets.
Also, like I said, I was wrong. They definitely improved this deck a lot, it seems. Yeah, I'll do that. Block him out for another turn.
Hand over the goods.
There's nothing that like really sucks for this to hit. 'Cause I have the big things in my hand already that I care about. Yeah, whatever.
Double the storm.
Galakrond's already fully invoked. Yeah, this deck seems a lot better. Maybe next week, actually, because Wednesday, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Maybe next Wednesday I'll play Whizbang again. Maybe Monday will be Twist, Wednesday will be Whizbang, Thursday will be Galakrond Warlock. Such a funny card, but such a bad card. Although I guess if there's only one minion on the board, right, it's essentially like Blade Storm. Still bad, though. It's like a way worse Blade Storm. Worst bouncing blade ever, yeah. Literally hit his minion twice and then ended. So funny. Just drops the Celiax. Maybe I play Kronks. It kind of sucks to not, like, loop his battle cry, but I really want to get Galakrond out. Or maybe I hold it. I don't know. Oh, I should play it. Alright, let's see if this deck has any board clear. Who was it that suggested this Ziliax? Was it Serbian? Julio? I forget who, but let's see if it pulls its weight. It's got 1 health left. Is it going to live? What? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's get a bunch of big boys. Imagine if you attacked fast enough, you could like use the weapon charge before the animation happens. If only. Alright, so... Actually, next turn I can Macaw into Shutterblock, into Shutterwalk. I think that's the plan. Why did you just throw that away? I would have just played the Titanic Lackey into Brawl. That's a weird choice. One off lethal. Yeah. I'm guessing he's got nothing for this.
The future is clear.
Yeah, baking soda volcano is not enough. Man, see, if this is why I elected not to go the Shutterwalk looping method, right? Because I feel like most of these games I'm not even playing Shutterwalk, and if I do play Shutterwalk, the game's just over. Like, I feel like looping Shutterwalk is overkill. Case in point, I haven't been able to play Shutterwalk once yet, I don't think. Maybe once? Yeah, game's going very well. Yeah, let me run a quick ad on Twitch. We'll just chit-chat in the meantime, so I'll be back in a minute and a half. But yeah, so far this deck, I'm 6-3. So, like I said, sports, I think you might be gone, but yeah, you were very right about this deck. And yeah, so next week will be Warlock, which I always enjoyed Galakrond Warlock. I played it more like a control deck. Like, even though like the hero power and the supporting cards very much encouraged a more aggro style, the battle cry to me was more like control. It was more like a win condition, right? Like, you ranked him up to summon 4 random demons, and this battle cry's probably got worse over time. But back in the day, there was a decent chance you'd hit mostly big bodies. So it was kind of like you drop him, get a bunch of big demons, and then win the next turn. That's how I usually played it. Well, this is Galakrond Shaman, not Shutterwalk Shaman. Hey, for what it's worth, though, most of my games, I feel like a huge contributing factor to me winning is like the 8/8s from Galakrond. Like, the invokes are really good for like anti-aggro and stabilizing in the early game. And yeah, the 8/8s from Galakrond have been pulling a lot of weight. Utanus has been pulling some weight. The Titan's been great as well. But yeah, I feel like Galakrond has definitely seen some limelight with this deck. Which is good, because I didn't want to make this a Shutterwalk deck with Galakrond. I wanted it to be a Galakrond deck with Shutterwalk, and I feel like I've accomplished that. Because you guys were trying to talk me out of including the neutral invokes. And I fought you guys against it because I feel like that would be straying too much to just a Shudderwalk deck. So I agree, Devoted Maniac and Shielded Galakrond aren't great, but I wanted this to be a Galakrond deck first and foremost, so I left them in the deck. Yeah, if I was to take them out, I'd be straying too much towards just a regular Shudderwalk deck with Galakrond. Yeah, like I said, maybe next Wednesday I'll play Whizbang, because I've not played Whizbang since it got buffed. And actually, I haven't played all of the Whizbang decks. I did a stream previously with Whizbang, and I think 2 of the decks I never got to play. Hunter for sure. I never got the Hunter deck. Priest. Which quest is it going to be, guys? But yeah, when I streamed Whizbang previously, I never got the Hunter deck, which is a full deck of legendaries. It's 15 legendaries with 2 copies of each. And I think I also didn't get the Rogue deck, which, if I remember right, the Rogue deck has 3 Duels treasures in it. Yeah, let's see. This guy quest. If it is the Purifying Shard. Oh no, he mulliganed his whole hand. It's not quest. What is this? Miniaturize has been fun. Miniaturize is a great mechanic. In my keyword tier list, I had Miniaturize as an A, and I talked about how, depending how the mini set went, it could have went up to S. Miniaturize really surprised me. Like, on paper, when they were announcing and like releasing the cards, I thought Miniaturize seemed really boring. It seemed very underwhelming, but it's one of those mechanics, like in practice, it feels great. It actually feels so good. So yeah, Miniaturize really surprised me, and it feels really, really good. Can I hide this behind the taunt? Will it live? I wonder how many different combinations of Ziliax I've like seen play. Julio Miyoko Priest? Yeah, it might be like a Raza Reno Priest. Oh god. Oh, I didn't even forge those. Alright, still 5/7, whatever. What the? So he played Radiant Elemental to play 2 non-forged creation protocols. That would have been the exact same as just forging and playing 1. What? Weird decision. Is there something I'm not understanding there? Also, they managed to make her unplayable? What card is that? Oh, the Hunter Legendary. What do you play that with? Oh, Egg Hunter. Oh, I totally missed that. Oh, yeah, Egg was a huge surprise. Yeah, I haven't played Egg Hunter myself, but I've heard a lot about it. So yeah, Miniaturize, super cool mechanic. I will say I'm a bit disappointed with how it was handled with the mini set. You know, instead of going full on with Miniaturize, they brought in Gigantify, which I think they just kind of dropped the ball on. I don't really think the Gigantify cards were interesting. It was a cool idea, but I think the execution wasn't there. Oh, this is some like OTK charge bullshit. No, my board. Wait, 5 minions? No, I have space. Oh, I screwed up. I should have done this first. Man. I do not know how to order stuff sometimes. It's a miracle I hit Legend. I screwed up there. I meant to play the Macaw first for the Invoke. trade 2 in, and then Astalor for 2 more. But I got ahead of myself and played Astalor first. Today one elemental is becoming 113 and 113. Yeah, there's some crazy combos in Wild, man. There's so many decks. I have like a whole spreadsheet of ideas, and I have so many Wild decks I'd like to play.
His will be done.
Play this for more taunts.
I will act as your skin.
So yeah, this is some kind of OTK priest where he's gonna play the charge guy, give it a bunch of health, and then play inner fire. But 1, he's played 1 of them already. 2, I have 2 taunts. Used 1 silence already. But I want these totems to die to free up some board space. This deck pops off with Schooling and Rockkill. Oh, Rockkill would have been a smart inclusion, actually, for sure. Alright, don't tell me I'm dead. Don't have silence? Alright, cue the Jeopardy music. Basically, if he doesn't kill me here, he loses. Because he's played both the gnomes, he's all in on that, right? Am I dead? Oh, no silence? Wow, he... Oh my god. Oh my shit. Alright. So now I just have to deal with 140 attack taunts. What battle cries can I get here? Oh, God. I basically need to play Baking Soda Volcano and not, like, kill these and not have the taunt, my taunt die. If my taunt dies, I just lose. Maybe I do this first then. Alright, guys. Can I kill these and not kill this? Oh, alright. We're still in this. Now don't get a silence, don't get Spirit Lash, don't get any kind of removal. Alright, now I just need to generate more taunts. Or get a freeze. Alright, we're hanging in, we're hanging on. I really wish I had Glacial Shard now. Keep repeating that. Oh, I should totem. I should totem like every turn, right? Try for taunt. That's not what I want.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Wow, this game. Yeah, Julio, 113 seems pretty small now. I have no hard removal. Do I have any way to deal with this, actually? Like, do I just lose? There's no battle cry that helps me, right? It's not what I want. Taunt totem? I don't think there's any battle cry that helps me.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
Damn. That would have been cool to win that. I just needed to keep high rolling the taunt totem. That's all I needed to do. If I had a couple taunts, I might have been able to grind that out. Because Galakrond keep repeating the 8/8s. I don't know. And we're playing against a lot of weird priests today. We played against that priest. We played against a boar priest. Priests are like wild cards. I was kind of full mulliganing for Utanus there. I have Galakrond in hand this time, which is nice. Bruh, I can send my list if you're interested. It's god awful but fun. Yeah, go ahead. It's a Galakrond Shaman list, I'm assuming. I'll just do this just to thin out the deck a bit. Is this another, like, combo priest or boar priest or something? Who was the guy I played against last game? Okay, it wasn't this guy. Ooh. If I coin that out? If it sticks, that's cool. Bro, give me a few minutes. I'm finishing a match. Yeah, no problem, man. One thing that stood out to me as weird is that Forge does not reveal the card to the opponent while Tradable does. Yeah, but I guess there's only so many Forge cards people are playing, right? So depending on the class you're playing against, you can kind of infer what they forged, right? Like if Priest forges, you know it's Creation Protocol. If Warrior forges, you know it's Bellowing Flame or Sanitize. So while you don't know what it is, there is like that guessing game. Do I take Ashen Elemental actually? Because if it is Miracle, like you said, Julio, like they want to draw a bunch of cards, right? Also, if they don't deal with the Zilliax, they just lose. I think next turn I Loatheb. I love how everyone mouses over the Zilliax. I noticed that too, Serbian. Every time I've played the Zilliax, everyone hovers over it like, what the hell is this version of it? Yeah, I think we just win, right? I see top deck Shadow Word Death. Whoever suggested this Zilliax, this might have been your game. Okay. It's gonna pop off. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, is he the Light of Burns? He's going out with a bang. What? 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 That just blew my mind. All right, whoever suggested that Zilliax, that wasn't your game. Oh my god. No, no more priests. These priests, man. That game like melted my brain, legitimately. I did not see that coming. But man, I'm currently in like the priest league. We had 2 miracle priests and boar priest now. I'm still positive with the deck. I'm 6-5, but 2 priest losses in a row. All right, that's the least scary quest, I think. I should have been scared, though, when that guy had the Asian username. He's probably some, like, ex-StarCraft 2 pro. But his APM on that combo, man, it was crazy. I don't even care about my totems, man. Ashen or Boom Pistol? He's probably playing like a Res Priest style deck, right? Yeah, Serby, like what is this, Big Priest? That's what I'm guessing. Some kind of Res Priest, Big Priest. So I don't think he's really playing Battle Cries, probably. Take the Ashen, maybe? Whatever. But yeah, Leo, no, gotta give it to that priest, for sure. That combo blew my mind. Oh, it's like Dragon Priest with Quest. So I'm assuming that's Zarimi. Let's get some Invoke cards, please. Oh, now we're cooking. All right, so next turn Mutanus. Turn after that Macaw. It's Zarimi. Prophet. That's the plan, guys. Yeah, Highlander. Yeah, who knows what these priests are playing, man? Highlander Quest Dragon Priest. It's almost as ridiculous as Reno Renathal Galakrond Priest. Yeah, I think I just rip it. All right. Next turn on Macaw. Like, I'm guessing that's Zarimi. He's played 2 dragons. It's another OTK with 100 heal. Nah, man, I'm sick of these OTK priests. Don't say that. Alright, so he's played 3 dragons. I can just rip it again, right? Try and hit Zarimi. Ah. Alright, get another shot with Shutterwalk. You know what drives me like this is like this hurts my like inner OCD is the fact that you play this card and they don't spawn on either side of it. They both spawn to the left or like to the right, I should say. It just looks weird. Yeah, that has to be Zarimia's hand. It'd be nice if I could hit Shutter Block and then triple Shutter Walk for 3 Mutanus triggers. But he's played 3 dragons? Or 4 dragons? Is that 4 or 5? Wow, that's just in his deck. That's 4 or 5 dragons. I lost track. Let's fully invoke.
Double the power, double the star. Sky's fury.
Let's play this. Why not? It's 2 free damage. Quest is 6 more life to double. I'm pretty sure he's played 5 dragons. Although I do a lot of stats on the board, right? Like he needs to do some kind of board clear. Or he just throws in the towel. Okay. Oh, I want to hit Sarimi, man, with Mutanus. But still, this deck's doing good. A lot of Priest, though. My last 3 games have been against Priest. This stream, 42% of my games have been against Priest. The next highest has been 17. Which is like Warlock. Warlock and Warrior. I played 2 games. Priest, I've played 5. Alright, if this is another Priest, man. What's this? This is probably like that lifesteal combo. That's my guess. Or anything I care about off ETC? Maybe I keep this in case it's like aggro? Like Naga Demon Hunter? Is that a thing in Wild right now? Alright, so turn 1, turn 2. Maybe coin this out on 3, depending on the board. Yeah, this deck's been good, though. So, you know, because I've been titling these streams, you know, like revisiting Galakrond X in 2024, and the videos I've been releasing for them basically say, like, is Galakrond still good in 2024, right? So far, based on my streams and based on my experience, Galakrond Priest, not good in 2024. Galakrond Rogue, it's okay. It's like meme level in 2024. Galakrond Shaman, man, doing well. Like, I'm in Diamond with a positive win rate with this deck. It's more than you can say about a lot of other decks. Like, I'm not saying this deck is tier 1 or anything by any means, but it's actually winning games. Galakrond Rogue and Galakrond Priest, I had like 20% win rates with. Which is good, because those streams were kind of depressing. I feel like I finished off those streams and it was just like so demoralizing, losing so many games. Alright, let's get rid of this shitter. Also, Watchtower. What is this guy playing? Jim Morrison liked Shamans. Who are we to go against that? Who's Jim Morrison? Should I know that name? Singer-songwriter of The Doors. Can't argue with that. But yeah, Spine, I'll have to check out. Did you say you uploaded some Hearthstone content to your other channel? Is that what you said? I'll definitely have to check it out. Alright. Got Galakrond in hand. Might be fully invoked by the time we get there. Yeah, I've definitely heard of the doors. I just didn't recognize the name. Next turn, probably play the shield. Band that made either the most amazing or the worst song you've ever heard. No in between. What is this deck, by the way? This stream has been very weird. Some of my games have been against very sweaty decks, and some have been against, like, I don't even know, just like meme decks. Spine have quite a bit of Hearthstone content, but paused it on this channel until your Memorial Day stream. Tomorrow dropping a video of Hearthstone lead designer or from BlizzCon from when I went. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out, man, for sure. Let me write that down so I don't forget.
You don't pick the ones.
Yeah, it's just invoke more, right? Next turn, play Galakrond, fully upgraded. I have to say, the fact that the art changes every time you upgrade him was like such a chef's kiss, man. So good. Like, they didn't need to do that, right? It was just like a little, like, it's just extra, but it feels good. Leo win rate would be higher with Lore Walker Cho. So that reminds me, actually. I forget if it was 2 weeks ago or something. You guys were trying to convince me to put Mimiron's head into one of my decks. So I'm going to do a Mimiron's head stream at some point. I feel like Rogue would probably be the best class for it. But yeah, have to see. I'm happy to send my Hearthstone subscribers to your channel as well. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said, I will post. I definitely know Cora that you're talking about. I can picture her in my head. She tweets a lot, and she's posted a lot of videos with like talking about the game and like insights into design decisions and stuff. So yeah, I'll have to check out your video for sure. Oh, I was like, why do I have to? What did I spend 2 mana on? Poncho, is that viable at all? Is what viable at all? Mimiron's head? That will be 100% a meme deck, no doubt about it. It'll be fun when I pull it off, though. But yeah, I forget what I was playing, but there was multiple people in chat who were trying to convince me to put Mimiron's head in my deck. And I refused, but as a compromise, I said that I would do a Mimiron's head stream eventually. So sometime in June, we'll do a Mimiron's head stream. Baking Soda Volcano's nice here. What was my last battle cry? The Invoke? Nexternal Galakronds. Bruh, enjoy the cringe. Let me check out this deck. I'll write it down. Spine, I have an old Mimiron deck video on the channel from one of the expansion drop. Oh, nice. I'm gonna check that out tonight, actually.
My blades will sing.
Let me write that down too. I got so many notes from this stream to follow up on. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played Mimiron's head. I kind of wish I could double this. I could Baking Soda Volcano. Wait. Yeah, I could Baking Soda Volcano the next turn. Hero Power Galakrond. Yeah, whatever. At least in a bit of a safer position. I'll save the Macaw. Yeah, just chill. Have you seen this week's Brawl? No, actually, I don't know why. Normally, like every Wednesday, I check out the Tavern Brawl, and I usually just try to get it. Depending on the Tavern Brawl, I've streamed some of them, but some of them I just get like a quick win for the pack. But no, I haven't seen. What is it this week?
My blades will sing.
Tavern Brawls are so hit or miss, though, man. Some of them I get my one pack and like I'm out of there, but then some of them I actually enjoy playing. All right, so we're in a decent position. Trust me, go see it. Okay. After this game, I'll go check it out. Maybe we'll play a quick game in it. Get that pack. How many more demons this guy got? Oh, shit. Oh, I have lethal on board, though, right? That doesn't matter. This is Weapon Demon Hunter. Death Rattle Weapon Demon Hunter. Alright, check out Tavern Brawl now. That happened sooner than I expected. Bro, I haven't played Tavern Brawls in like a year. Really? You get a free pack every week. Like I said, I usually just hop in, like depending on the brawl, right? Half of them I think aren't really fun, and I just get my free pack and get out. But hey, a free pack's a free pack. Mimiron's face off. Second Mimiron's head appeared out of nowhere. Let's check it out. Is this like, this isn't a co-op one, right? Some of those co-op ones are miserable. And they're miserable because so many times your opponent is just stupid. Oh. Alright guys, we're playing Mimiron's head, I guess. What is this? Just like... You just got like a mech deck? Oh, what's the hero power gonna be? At the start of your turn, summon a random one-cost mech, then flip this hero power. At the start of your turn, if you have at least 3 mechs, destroy them and summon Voltron. Okay. Okay, like I said, I guess I'm doing the Mimiron's head stream early, guys. Oh, those rush guys are nice. I wonder if we have the same deck. Is it randomized or we have the same deck? So this, once I get all these little 1/1s in my hand, will be nice. It must be the same deck we have, like it's a pre-made deck. Actually, these bombs kind of combo nice, right? Because like he has to kill the bombs and damage himself, or else I get Voltron. So yeah, if you have at least 3 mechs, so I have to destroy one. I'm gonna save these because I can make them free next turn. Oh, Fell Reaver. I guess it's a big minion for him to get rid of, right? But yeah, bruh, you should play Tavern Brawl more often. Get those free packs. Get everything you can out of Blizzard, man. I feel like I wouldn't have magnetized that. right. Take this. Oh, those aren't mechs. I've literally never played this card, like, ever. I didn't even realize they weren't mechs. Alright. Luckily I'm still okay. Can you imagine? I screwed myself there. Yeah, Galvanize doesn't discount the rush. I wish I saw that a second ago. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got 2 rushes. Oh, shit. Not looking good, guys. I can kill 1. I'm not giving him the satisfaction. Alright, let's get that free back. Play a couple more. So I think it's just keep vomiting stuff on the board. Mulligan for low cost stuff.
Behold the magnificent aerial command unit. Behold the magnificent.
Like a Noyatron is very sticky. That's nice to have early on. That is probably decent to coin out. Oh, the next turn it destroys all enemy minions, but still at that point, how would I have dealt with Voltron? I don't think I had any way to deal with it. I feel like I need to play this. Hopefully I draw a 2-drop next turn. Oh, it's 1 cost mech. I was like, man, this keeps summoning shitters for us. Okay. Is this over already? Turn 2, and he's going to have Voltron. I just want my pack, man. My hand sucked. I Fell Reaver and Sprint in it. Alright, guys. Can I just get my pack and move on? The only brawls I make sure to play are the co-op ones. Man, I think the co-op ones are miserable. Because, yeah, what was it? Last week or the week before, it was one of the co-op brawls. I didn't even get the pack from it. I played a few games and I got frustrated and I was like, I'm done. Keep this. Hope for 1 and 2 costs. I feel like going first is so advantageous here. Carlos, I don't need to bother with co-op brawls anymore. Yeah, I think the co-op brawls are really, really frustrating. Because you can't really communicate with your opponent, right? And so many of them are just dumbasses. What am I doing wrong, guys? At least next turn, I play this. I could play 3 things next turn, right? So can he just have a shit turn, please? Every term I play co-op brawl with my friend want to kill me. Oh, can you play the co-op with friends? Because if that's the case, they're a lot better. Like if that's the case, next time there's a co-op brawl, I'll definitely play it with you guys. I trust you guys. I don't trust the randos. Do I lose again? What am I doing wrong, guys? I don't get it. Do I just have bad luck, or am I doing something wrong here? Insufficient belief in the heart of the cards. That might be it.
Behold the magnificent aerial command unit. Behold the
Like, I will say, brawls like this aren't fun to me.
unit.
Brawls that are just decided on, like, turn 1 or 2 aren't fun to me. Will you try the list? I don't have time to tonight. I'll check out the deck, though. I'll paste the deck. I'll check it out. And we'll see. Maybe... So, one thing, for anyone who's maybe newer to the stream, is periodically I do... Okay. Periodically, I do viewer-submitted deck streams. So, basically, you guys send me decks, and I play them over the course of the stream. So... I'll save it for that, at the very least. Also, am I going to lose this shit again? Only take the mech with 2 or more health. Okay, at least Whirlwind's going to be big here. But yeah, bruh, I'll check out the deck after this game, but then I'll save it for a viewer stream, which not next week, but the week after. I'll do another viewer submitted deck stream. They're always really, really fun. Ooh, I want that, right? Oh, actually, I freeze one. You can't kill the Annoyatron, right? Unless he has a rush guy? No, I'll do the mech. Okay, that's nice. I think the difference between getting a 1-2 and a 1-1 off this is huge. Did we do it? Does this have charge? It does. Oh! Okay, I gotta kill one of his, though. I don't want him to get it, too. I almost screwed up there. Oh. Okay, I didn't miss lethal. That would have been 8 more damage. Did I miss lethal? Would have been 6. No, it would have been 24 damage. This would be big though. If he got Voltron. Oh, do I get another Voltron? A fresh one? Alright, finally. There we go, free pack. It took 10 minutes, but it was free. Alright, I'm gonna open this pack, and then I'm gonna check out your deck, bruh. There, we got an epic. It was worth it. All right, let me get your deck here, bruh. This is a Galakrond Shaman deck as well. Oh yeah, Rocktail, nice. What do we got here? Yeah, Schooling, Rockgill. Hagatha. What's Hagatha hitting? Oh, Dragon's Pact. Oh, then you can like double the battle cry. That's cool. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so what I'll do, bruh, is I'll save this deck. Not next week, but the week after, I'm going to do a viewer submitted deck stream. Usually I do them on Mondays. So basically, if you guys have any decks you want to see me play, you can either post them in the Discord or just post them in the chat. And I spend the whole stream just playing decks from you guys. And they're usually a lot of fun. Sometimes people send me like janky combos. Sometimes people send me just serious decks they want to see me play. But yeah. So I'll save this deck for that. Other than that, though, this was a very successful stream. What was my win rate? I went 8 and 5. So 8 and 5 in Diamond with Galakrond Shaman. So far, Galakrond Shaman, best Galakrond so far. Next week, as I mentioned, Monday will be Twist. So the new Twist season starts on, what's June 1st? Saturday, I think. New Twist season starts this weekend, so I'll stream it on Monday. Wednesday might be Whizbang. I'm not really sure yet. And then Thursday will be Galakrond Warlock. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This was definitely the most successful Galakrond stream so far, but hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Monday and hope you have a good weekend. Thanks for watching, everyone.